Let's create some business. If you create it, they'll come. Not true anymore. Not true anymore. Competition is fierce.
The concept of strategy should be applicable to both individuals and to organizations.
Yeah.
For individuals, we can learn, we can go to courses, we can learn. What about institutions? We know that many institutions are now hiring strategic officers or VPs for strategy.
Yeah.
Where do you think, specifically for healthcare, what is the role for strategic officers and the strategy, especially in relates to healthcare and physicians?
Yeah. So, again, strategy officers are important. Healthcare particularly needs a strategy. Strategy is important for us to have today. Mm-hmm. You remember the old edict that if you make it, they'll come? You've heard that? Mm-hmm. That let's create some business. If you create it, they'll come. Not true anymore. Not true anymore. Competition is fierce. Everybody has something to offer. So in this market, in this day and age, you better know what is it that you're doing that's specific, that offers a unique value, so people should come to you. Think about a city. It used to be there was only one hospital in town. You had to go to that. Today, in your area, in Philadelphia, there's multiple centers, all offering healthcare. So there's got to be something unique about you if you want to make an impact. Many programs, many hospitals, many businesses actually don't have a strategy. They do have a strategy officer, but don't have a strategy. It's not to say that people are not hardworking people. They come to work, they want to work hard, and they make that operating margin, whatever is the industry, 2 to 4%. But what's so specific about some that go to 5%, 8%, 10%? That's the work of strategy. And you're right. Strategy officer creates the strategy, but you need to have the leader that implements that strategy or works with the strategy officer and breaks down that silo that exists between the strategy officer and the leader in making it move forward.
So we talked about competition, we talked about competitive strategy, and we talk about strategy. So is this competition? Is all competition good?
Yeah, a great question. And I think it's a great question again, because it puts things into perspective of strategy and competition. Because every time you think about strategy, you think about competition. But let me push this issue a little bit further. When you think about competition, aren't we usually thinking about, I'm going to win and this person is going to lose? There's a winner and there's a loser. Mm-hmm. Any sports you talk about, I'm going to win this game and you're going to lose. We find out that in business today, that's a dangerous way to think about strategy. That's a competition that will lead to a disaster. The better question strategy asks is, you're not here to hit somebody and to kill somebody. You're here to offer a unique value. And what is that? What's so different about you? What value are you offering to the clientele so they're coming to you for business? And that's what's called competitive strategy. You use strategy to offer a unique value using your resources that you can sustain. Mm-hmm. You see how those three elements come mm-hmm. right into, regardless of the competition winning or losing. Sometimes you want that competition to succeed because it helps you capture more and more of the market, because whatever they're creating, they may not be offering that unique value, but their patients, their clientele is going to need that unique value. So if they grow, your business is going to grow. It's a concept of collaboration. Within collaboration, you use the competitive strategy to advance your career or your organization.
So switch from this win-lose to win-win?
Correct. Absolutely. You put it, put it very nicely. to a win-win situation, and win is for the audience. We use win-win situation. It actually is win, W-I-N, whole image negotiation. In other words, you're looking at a bigger piece instead of just looking at a smaller piece and say, I'm going to grab that and I'm going to win and I'm going to go home. You're looking at a bigger piece that I'm going to help my competition get blah, blah, blah. It's a very different ball game, but you're looking at a much bigger picture because you got the strategy and you're going to completely clean it out.
So it's really changing the mindset.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.